What's up, y'all? So we got done magnet fishing. Now we're just right back in the woods near where we were. But so back here in the woods, came back here a few times now. There's all these like piles of stuff, and there's kind of stuff spread out everywhere. It's kind of trashed, but a lot of this stuff is actually kind of cool. I found if I can find it again, I'll show you all. I don't exactly remember where it was though, but I found an old cash register out here. Found a bunch of old like soda bottles from the 70s, a carburetor from like the 50s, 60s time frame, somewhere around there, along with like a camshaft to an old car. So found some pretty cool stuff back here, so I figured might as well come back again, see if we can find anything, and bring you all along for the ride this time. So here we are. Let's go exploring and see what we can get. See here, I've already been like back through this section, so I don't think there's too much around here. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not a ton through this way. See, this is where I found a lot of my old soda bottles. There's all sorts of bottles laying in through here. Here's one of the ones I have, except mine's complete, but that's from the 70s. Obviously it's broken to pieces, not really worth doing much with. It's kind of a bummer that this stuff is so destroyed back here, but there's really nowhere to clean it up. I mean, you could bring a trash bag back here, but you're back here for 2 years and wouldn't even put a dent in it. But this is pretty much as far as I've come in, just because there's been so much stuff at the beginning. I haven't had to come that far. But here's a bottle. Let's see if it's any. I like old glass bottles. You can kind of see there's a nice intact bottle, but doesn't look like it has any markings on it. I can kind of see, used to say something, but I don't know if y'all can see, like right there there's some letters, but you can't quite make out what it says, so I don't think that one's gonna be a winner for today. So let's move on, see if we can find anything else back here in our wonderful world of treasures. Sorry if the camera is like right up in my face. I'm trying to hold it and walk and not, make sure you're not like just staring at vines the whole time and everything like that. But just bear with me. We'll see what we can do. Oh, there we are. Got through that. There's a Budweiser can. Looks like it's always in terrible condition, but it's got that kind of pop top on it, so it's kind of old. If it was nicer, I'd probably keep it, but it's a little too banged up for my liking. So we're just gonna go ahead and let Mother Nature run its course on that one. I just finished running its course on that one. Kind of just scan the area, see what we can see. Doesn't look like there's too much directly in front of us. Pretty big heap of stuff right back there though, so let's go see what we got over there. See if we can find anything neat. Bunch of bricks. Hopefully I don't find a snake attached to our leg. That'd be a little awkward. Kind of would make for a weird video if y'all watch me get bit by a snake, but I'm sure I'll be all right. Can't win them all either though, Happens to the best of us. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see, but right through there is a green bottle, and normally green bottle means cool bottle. So we're gonna see if we can't make our way back on over there and collect it. Oh, it did just rain as well, so it's everything's kind of wet and muggy. Mosquitoes are out like crazy right now, so that's kind of unfortunate, but we got a nice little seat full of water. Let's see if we can find any markings on it. Yeah, it looks like it's just a clear bottle that has a bunch of algae in it, maybe. I don't see any markings except for on the bottom. It says, I can't even read that, it's kind of dirty. Dulles, maybe something like that. I don't know. We might add this to the pile and take it back and just see if we can figure out what exactly it is. Maybe it's something kind of neat. But when I was walking over here, I found, oh, whoop, that looks like it could have been kind of cool, but it's broken, so it's not cool. All right, so we have one possibly kind of neat item. We'll have to try to figure out what that says and see if we can figure out more about this bottle. But I mean, it looks kind of neat, so there's something for y'all. Glad we found something and it wasn't a total bust trip like magnet fishing was. Now here's another kind of neat bottle right here, still intact. Again, no markings on it, doesn't look like. Yeah, it's a patent number. It's kind of a cool bottle, but I like knowing the history behind the stuff. You know, if it's just like a old bottle, I can get, you know, like, I mean, it's still neat. Like, oh, that's an old bottle, but who knows how old it is? Who knows what it had in it? You know, it's all about the history, the story that these things have and had, and you know, like who. Oh, there's a little bird right over there. You know, like who had this? Who drank out of this? Who, you know, all that. Could have been some homeless guy that lived back here. Could have been some really cool guy. Could have been a guy like me that's pretty much a nobody. But you know, it's just that thinking of like, man, like anything could have happened to this bottle, and somehow I ended up with it, and it's kind of neat. Who knows? There's another bottle, probably no markings on it. Oh, hey, an old Pepsi bottle. See? Look at that. Pepsi bottle with a nice cap on it. Pretty neat. I don't know when it was made, but oh, 73. Just found this Pepsi bottle right here. As you can see, it's pretty busted up. Not in great shape, but you know, it's kind of neat. Won't keep it, but I just wanted to show you all kind of some of the things back here and everything. This is, it seems like it's like put on there, but like not just like a sticker, like the label right there. So I believe this is from the 50s. I've done a lot of like research on Pepsi bottles and whatnot lately, just because I found so many of them, and just old glass bottles in general. And I believe this is from the 50s. Don't quote me on that, but like late 50s, early 60s maybe, sometime around in there. So again, it's kind of neat. Not something you see every day here in 2021. All right, I found it, y'all. Here is the cash register I was telling you about. You can see it's got like the old style, you know, ding, all that. It's either a cash register or typewriter. I'm guessing on this. I don't know much, but just by looking at it, you know, seeing the things online on TV about old cash registers and typewriters and stuff, it kind of has that look to it. As you can see, it's pretty rusty, pretty gone. Oh yeah, there's no, it's all numbers, so yeah, it's got to be a cash register. You know, pretty neat. Unfortunately, it's in extremely rough shape. It's kind of a bummer seeing stuff that cool and that bad of shape, but you know, it is what it is. And then right over here, I'll show you this because I'm right here next to it. I found this bottle. It's obviously kind of beat up, but it looks pretty cool. And on the bottom of it, it says something in Brooks, London, England liquor bottle. So kind of neat, just a liquor bottle from England. You know, who would have thought you'd find a English liquor bottle back in the woods of Virginia? But I did, so you know, kind of neat.